Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 58 of Europa Universalis for playing as Arabia, and we are currently at war with the Ottomans. So many of my videos seem to start this way, and just to make it interesting, because fighting the Ottomans, you know, isn't enough, we're also at war with Morocco, and a lot of my stuff is getting sieged out over here. I've only got really sort of one stack dealing with them, well two. I think I've got another one down here, so it's a little bit of a mess. Trying to keep my eye on sort of both fronts at the same time is proving to be a little bit tricky, but I think overall I should be able to manage it. Just got to try and keep switching between them. The Ottomans are putting quite a large army together over here, which is starting to worry me a little bit. I'm going to try and sort of move some units in over here and try and sort of defend. What I really want to try and do is... Where are you heading? I'm sending you down to try and help with the other one. Okay, so I've got one army over here that's basically trying to take as much of this stuff as possible. If we can get all of these forts done quite quickly, then hopefully we can get another 40 stack over there to help. What is our force limit currently? We are 35 soldiers below the force limit. We could literally have almost another 40 stack. Do we have the template for that built? That is a 40 stack. We could go ahead and do it. We don't have the money. That's bull. We do have the money. Why is it saying red? Because we'd be over the force limit. That's why. Okay, let's go ahead and get another 40 stack together, because why not? So we're going to have two 40 stacks over here. Hopefully they will be able to somewhat defend each other should the Ottomans decide they want to move in. Loser stability or some monthly autonomy for how long? 10 years. That'll be fine. We may as well gain some loyalty. So what we need is for this fort to hurry up and fall. Rival of our rival. There's the mission done. We can actually get another merchant. Let's go ahead and do that, actually. That'll give us some more income. We need to select a new mission. Conquer Kuma. Kuma is where now? Oh, yes. Now, you are technically is it Russia that's protecting you? I seem to recall that you were being guaranteed by Russia. You are, which is unfortunate. Do you know what, though? We can take the mission anyway, because we might still find a way of doing it. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so let's try and get some of these wars dealt with, because it's getting a little bit messy, and I'm a bit concerned that, you know, with all of this going on, it's going to become a little bit too tricky. We are trying to sort of grab some of these places here. Let's go ahead with you and just go and pay for that wall breach, and so start getting some forts. I want to try and get these three provinces here. I mean, we are still winning the war. We do have an army down here. I'd like it if you could march in and sort of deal with these guys, because they're the biggest problem down here. Right, we have won a battle. Fine. No, not a battle, a siege. So we've almost got everything sieged out over here. So soon we'll be able to go and deal with the Ottomans' big army. Now then, we've gained a couple more provinces. Let's go and put these guys so they're sort of both in the mountains. And we are sort of trapping the Ottomans in the corner. So we do want to keep our eye on that and make sure we don't let them get through. This 40 stack's heading down to try and block these guys off. And we're going to start sort of pushing back a little bit in this direction. Yeah, hopefully you'll get that quite quickly. We have taken on this fight here. Now, we didn't arrive with full morale, because we are forced marching around everywhere, which is not always the best thing to do. Recall the diplomat from Spain. You don't need to be there. The mission is over. As soon as that fight is won, and it is, let's go and turn the forced march off. And let's go and start taking a couple of provinces back as we start to head towards their armies. Good. Okay, so, yeah, we're building up another 40 stack. Let's go ahead and take this province here. This province will be done soon as well. Excellent. So we'll have another 40 stack that we can take over to help deal with the main Ottoman forces that are here. We just need to get them all together. And this 40 stack as well, probably. We'll just have them as a backup number. So I really just need to keep my eye on them and make sure that they don't get in too deep. Someone did suggest that we can get rid of the fort on Cyprus. I'm inclined to agree. It doesn't really need to be there anymore. Yeah, so there's a couple of little stacks wandering around here. But we can take this time to go and unsiege a few things. Get a little bit of control back. Manpower is starting to drop off. There again, we have just built another 40 stack, and, you know, we've taken on a few big fights. This one's nearly done. Let's group you guys up. Not that it makes any difference because there's no fort, but we're going to go and move you guys over to Adern. So now we're going to have 120k men here, which, you know, the Ottomans have got similar numbers. Now, we do want to take Macedonia. Macedonia is actually the war goal currently. So you're moving into Adern. Let's move you in over here. It might be that the Ottomans decide that they want to come and try it, come and try and get us. We can have their opinion of us drastically change. That's not a bad idea. Maybe we can go ahead and vassalize them when we're not at war. Let's say having to attack them again. That could be quite useful. So let's keep all of these guys moved in. And we'll see what the Ottomans try and do. We've finally won this siege. Those guys are trying to take the capital back, which we must not allow. I also want to take these two provinces as well. We are starting to move in here, so let's keep moving forwards and pushing them back. I don't want a massive number of provinces from them. But what I do at least... Let's have a look and see what they'd be willing to give. What I actually want from them is I want... this, and this, which they're not quite willing to give me yet, but they are getting close. So if we can win a couple more battles down there, we might be alright, and unsiege some more stuff as we go along. So we're about to grab another province here, that's fine. Let's move into there with you, and you can move forwards into Macedonia. So we are starting to sort of really... right, you're actually going to try and engage us here. Now, we're movement locked there, which is a little bit unfortunate. But we are going to go in. We might be able to... yeah, they changed their mind. Okay, excellent. That's what we wanted to happen. They changed their mind. That was the good thing. Okay, what have we got here? Religion's changing. Ottomans want to peace out. Good for them. Not too sure I'm ready to do that just yet. Although, like I said, I do want to take Macedonia. What I'd like to try and do is take some more of the coast and the islands and a few other things like that, just to try and stop the likes of Hungary and Ragusa pushing further in. I want to try and sort of get the Ottomans isolated as much as possible. But we'll definitely see what we can take from them. Now, they are the primary participant in this war. So if we were to just march straight in here... Let's just go and march straight in there and just see if we can take that fight. They are trying to move in or out of that fight. Let's go and march in here. We're literally just going to consolidate all of our forces in the hope that we win this battle. We should do. Yeah, we've totally decimated the Ottoman army there. Let's move a little bit of the force out. So the Ottomans are going to try and split up, try and get somewhere where they can recover a little bit. 95% war score, though, is not bad. Let's go ahead and have a look and see what we could get if we wanted it. So, if we could take the islands, particularly Crete, because the islands can be annoying. Now, I do want Macedonia, because it's worth a fair bit. They're actually not willing to do it. Demanding roads without occupying any fort in the area. Is it because we don't control this fort down here? Well, apparently we'll need to use the transports, but we can certainly do that. Now, let's get the army that has the good general. This is the one that has Harden the Fourth. Let's get you down here. Yeah, we definitely like to take roads if we can. So let's sort of keep moving down to block. I was going to say, don't tell me that you can't get down there, because I know that you can. So we're going to start shipping the army across. Right, okay, you're about to get through here. Let's go ahead and stop that. We will need to sort of backtrack just to stop them. They are actually locked, so we are going to take that fight. And we did win. That puts us on a decent amount of war score. You get back over there. We literally only have one transport here, which is tricky. Because Because we got rid of all the transports. I think that's one that we just picked up from somewhere else. So yeah, we're probably not going to get roads. Cancel that maneuver. We won't take roads. We don't need it. Let's go back and do something else. So let's uncheck roads. Yeah, you just won't give us roads because of the fort. We definitely want to take Macedonia. Let's go ahead and take this as well, because it's just annoying having it there. Can we take anything down here? Athens is probably well worth it as well. And I would like that so we've got a continuous piece of land. That chops them up a little bit more. There is some stuff here that could get eaten into. Now that gives us 95% overextension. A lot of aggressive expansion. But it's manageable. Let's go ahead and take any money from them that they might have. It looks like they've got a fair bit. Not that we need it, but let's go and take it anyway. End the war. And there we go. So it's a lot more land that we've just taken back from the Ottomans. You guys all group up. You're actually missing a unit. I'm not too sure. Oh, it's that guy, isn't it? That's why. You're already working your way over there. We definitely want to go ahead and start coring these. This is going to be quite expensive, but we need to do it anyway, so off we go. Excellent. Now then, let's get at least one more of these armies moving down here to help with this war. As for the rest of you, you're just going to sort of stand around and do some training. So yeah, the overextension is quite high. Let's start moving in here. We did get this, we did win this battle. Let's move back over there and try and grab those guys because they're trying to unsiege that. The army that was down here does appear to have mainly gone away, which is good. There is still a little bit of an army down there, but they're not really doing an awful lot. So we should be okay. We should be able to force these armies back. We do need to take this in Figwig, that is certainly true. We can invest in a technology, military tech. We are ahead of time, but do you know what? It'll give us more cavalry shock. It'll give us better military tactics and improved flanking. Let's just go ahead and take it. We have costly trade embargoes against the Ottomans because we can no longer rival them. So let's go ahead and revoke our embargo against the Ottomans. Also, what we want to do is we got an extra trader who we're not currently using anywhere. So let's have a look where we may want to put him. We do have more. Well, we are collecting here. We do have some trade power up here in the Crimea. We've also got a fair bit here, but that's going our way anyway. This is all going our way, so there's no point really having one there. We've got one in Alexandria. We've got one down here. We've got one going this way. I mean, it's never a bad idea to... When you put traders on a node, they do actually work downstream as well as upstream. So it's never a bad idea having another trader somewhere else. Let's go ahead and... We could put a trader in Persia, but we don't have much control over there. Let's go ahead and get one in here and just transfer trade power. It'll just make sure that it is all going our way. That'll be fine. Okay, yeah, we're not going to change the... actually, we could... let's wait till the battle's over, because we've got a battle that's just about to go ahead down here. So we'll wait until this battle's over, and then we'll upgrade our troops. And what I would like to do, and again, it's always a little bit cheeky doing this, we're just going to go and grab one mercenary unit to quickly grab these provinces here. Let's just move into that. There was another force over here. I'm not too sure where that force has now gone. It does seem to have disappeared. They're trying to get away from us, but they're not going to escape. They're not going to have the time. So we will be able to beat them up quite nicely. Excellent. In fact, we stat wiped them completely. So you're going to do that. You're going to move over into this province. Let's go ahead and upgrade our infantry type. We're not quite... We're 99.85%, so we definitely need to do some more drilling. These guys are being annoying, but there's not really much I can do about it. In fact, no, let's go down there and give them a kicking. Just because they deserve it. So yeah, they're trying to get a few like units in and around, but I don't think it's going to be a major issue for us. They're probably just going to stop right there, so that's okay. Let's go ahead and get you doing... You're the one that's moving down. Alright, you're going to stay there. Let's get you doing some drilling. Let's get you doing some drilling. You're marching back across there. Right, what have we got here? Let's get the rest of these ships doing what they should be doing. You're still protecting trade. You've got some galleys, which is fine. Let's go ahead and just get rid of that flipping single transport because it's useless. And then let's just get the heavies back in over here at Alexandria. Okay, that's a good start. So those guys have headed south. We're going to go ahead and grab these provinces here. Now then, we are at 17%. We are going to start trying to take some stuff back. Right, well, I don't really need this mercenary anymore, but while we've got him, let's go ahead and start just sieging some stuff out. We might as well, right? There's no good reason not to be doing that. So let's go and start... They haven't got anything that's got a fort in it, so nothing's worth anything right now. Are you willing to give me the 3 provinces that I want? Because that's all I really want, just to stop Spain expanding anymore. You are willing to give me those 3 provinces. Now then, this will actually give me 26% overextension, which we cannot afford right now. So we're going to have to keep the war going, unfortunately. Which is fine. I don't want to be overextended by that much. So let's keep the war going. Let's get rid of some of the overextension. Did I not change these unit types? Oh, it's my cavalry that needs to be upgraded. That's fine. Let's just keep going and forcing these units out now. Not necessarily sure that these guys need to be up here working on this, so let's move you back down. You can deal with any armies that come this way. And we'll go ahead and start unsieging stuff, so it should all work out for us. Yeah, 22 stack down here. Don't think I haven't seen you. So we'll come over there and get you. We also need to keep our eye on potential rebel factions as well. Yeah, I really don't want a lot from Morocco. I just want to stop Spain's expansion. Lose the stability or lose 1% army professionalism. We'll lose the army professionalism. We're ahead on tech anyway, and we are doing some drilling, so we will get that back quite quickly. So I'm not overly concerned by that. Let's gain some more army tradition. So we have a new Great Sultan, a 635. That's pretty good. New decisions are available. Move towards legalism, always. Move towards legalism and reduce national unrest. And missionary strength versus heretics is always good as well. We don't want to lose that professionalism. We do have some revolts. Well, we have a revolt. We do have a 40 stack down here. You guys weren't really doing anything useful, so you go ahead and deal with that. Are we actually making any progress on religious conversions? We are converting something at the moment. You're not making any progress at all. So why are you even there? Amrias lose some loyalty. Lose a load of money and they gain loyalty. Yeah, we've got the money. Got more money than I currently know what to do with. Speaking of money that I currently don't know what to do with. Is there any... Yep, there's a few places that we could build here and get some more tax ducats. So let's go ahead and do that. Still got plenty of money in the bank. Get some stock exchanges. Make a fair bit of money there. And what about production? Anything significant? Not really. That'll do. I think overall we're doing quite well. Oh, these guys are actually sieging stuff out for me, so this army can come down here and help out with what's going on down south. And yeah, these guys are really sort of getting stuck now. I mean, I can easily finish this war right where things are. You know, we're actually at a point where I could end the war. The problem that I've got at the moment is I really don't want to take any extra land right now. So let's go and block them off here. Because they can't get around in this direction. National tax modifier, missionary strength. Do you know what? The missionary strength might be good. We'll take the missionary strength because we've already got plenty of money. See, now we can actually do conversions. They are going to take quite a long time, but we can do them. We could do another 1 or 3. Yeah, there's quite a few conversions we can do. So let's start working on those conversions. How close are we Right, you guys managed to give me the slip somehow. I don't know how you got away with that, but that's not going to last very long. We are moving towards those guys there. Unfortunately, we won't get there quick enough, but that's okay. Yeah, the sheer zealots have taken control. That's alright. You guys shouldn't get away from us. There we go. That's quite a big impact. I mean, we stat wipe them again as well. I mean, we could move in and start taking bits of Kenenburu. We probably will at some point in the future. But right now, all I'm trying to do is just reduce the amount of losses that we take during this war. So this is the only way that these guys can sort of get back around us. So as long as we control this side of the wastelands, they're not going to be able to get back up this way. Which is fine. And we're just going to go ahead and use this guy to go and siege out all of the stuff around here. That'll be alright for us. That belongs to Morocco there. Morocco actually have Madeira. Interesting. Yeah, places are slowly coming back under our control as we are unsieging stuff. All good. We did win that battle over here. We've got to unsiege it. That's fine. Lost a few men. You march down here and grab these guys. I mean, we're taking a little bit of attrition with the armies we're moving around, but overall things aren't going too bad. At some point we are going to have to go down and potentially deal with the Russians. Or go up and potentially deal with the Russians. The Ottomans aren't really an issue to me anymore. I do want to get out of this war because I do want to try and see if we can vassalize somebody else. How many relations do we have at the moment? And again, I'm always looking on the wrong screen. Government screen. No, this one. My nation. 4 or 5. Yeah, so we could certainly have another one. We can certainly afford to have another vassal. That's not a problem. So let's just keep sieging out all of these provinces. Gain a lot of money. Sure, we're an embezzler. Let's gain a lot of money. We have 10k. I guess we can just go straight down here and grab this fort. It'll sort of block a lot of movement down here. So that makes life a little bit easier. You guys just keep going up and unsieging all of that. So we've unsieged most of it, to be honest. We're already at 41% war score. You guys are just sitting there in no man's land. I don't know why, but let's go ahead and pay you a visit. There's an 11k stack over here. Now that could be a little bit problematic, but again, we can deal with it. So let's start moving an army down here. We'll just move the entire army down there. I'm not going to worry about unsieging this stuff. My vassals will do that for me anyway. Most of this stuff is now sieged out, so that's going well. There are some potential rebel uprisings. We've got some Ethiopian rebels. But we do have some units down in that part of the world, so that's not going to be too much of an issue. So let's just go ahead and see what we can siege out. Spain want military access. We're not going to give it. We're not trying to make life easy for Spain here. Yeah, that's a fairly big stack you're trying to put together there, Morocco. I'm not too sure what it is you're doing. Well, I am exactly sure what it is you're doing, but I'd just prefer it if you did not do it. So let's go and grab that one. We don't really want to move towards mysticism. Let's keep towards legalism. Keep that money coming in. We're not really losing any battles, so that's fine. Yeah, you guys are backing off now, as you should be. That's a big army. That is a big army right there. We're going to go and march on into it, though, with Gamer Cowboy. Lucas Campbell II has just died on us, which is not good. Let's go and take this fight first. Are we going to get the entire army or just some of it? Might be just some of it. Yeah, look at that. They had twice as many numbers and we're still absolutely destroying them here. Looks like they're trying to reinforce. We did roll a 0 there, which wasn't fantastic. There we go. That was easily won. Let's go back to Timbuktu, siege that back out. We can invite a scholar for cheaper admin tech cost. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's keep getting the rest of this stuff sieged out. You guys can go and sit up there. So we've just lost Lucas Campbell, which is unfortunate. Let's go ahead and... was it Lucas Campbell II? It was. We can still go over. We've got plenty of points coming in. So this is going to be Lucas Campbell... No, what happened there? Campbell the 3rd. And you are a 5362, which is actually pretty decent. Let's go ahead and just march that army down. You go ahead and take that. But we are going to end the video here because we have gone well over the 20-minute mark. It is all still going very well, though. So I'm generally quite happy with how things are progressing. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying EU4. I will see you on the next video. And until then, goodbye for now.